Hello, my name is Metal Glenn Solid, and welcome to my Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain Any Percent Chapter 1 tutorial. Is something I notice is not really around much on YouTube or in the community, so I thought I'd make one. In the meantime, this will be aimed at the beginner, someone who may never have actually played the game before, or is a little bit more familiar with the game, but not necessarily going fast in it, which didn't want to do that. Why else would you be here, right? These are going to be strategies that I learned when I was running the game. Some of these are going to be really old and outdated. They're good starting points. Some of them will be a lot newer, but they're also going to be things that I feel are a lot safer. Meantime, this is going to be something to keep in mind that I run this game with a controller and be run with a keyboard and mouse, but in the meantime,
we found out there's an English-speaking soldier somewhere in the region.
You're going to have to substitute the keyboard and mouse equivalents, because I don't know them. And something else you'll need is to downpatch the game into the 1.01 version. This can be done with the Steam information necessary. And there's tons of tutorials on how to get that information. I'm not going to go over it. Pinned in our Discord. Any other resources you may need can be found in our speedrun.com page. Another thing you're going to need is a episode 1 save file. The community decided that the prologue adds nothing to the run, so you can get that by either getting it from the speedrun.com page resource, or you can play the prologue yourself, save the game there. README file in that resource download, so it might prove to be a little more helpful and better for practice, should you feel the need to do so. Once you got all that set up, you have options to do if you choose. Reflex will be on by default, Chicken Hat will not be. I will leave Reflex off in this tutorial. I don't like running with it, I hate it. The thing you'll notice I have off that you may leave on is Camera Shake. It makes me feel sick, it might not do that to you. And my controls are all default. Not going to worry about all that. Everything else is pretty standard. You'd see it in a PC game. It's not a big deal. Something else I'm going to do is I'm going to do my best to edit out all of the load screens to minimize time wasted, maximize the content you'd be focusing on, missions and all that. Any load times I leave in, I'll use as longer explanation times, and those will come up needed. But in the meantime, we're just gonna ACC, and I'm gonna insert the episode 1 file, and we will get started here in part 2. This is an introduction. Join me for the next part, and we will get started on some actual speedrunning.